I thought it might be useful when I add some new macros to the book to demonstrate them quickly. So let's try that this morning. First of all, dealing with italic, I had an author who overused italic, so I produced a macro which would underline the italic so I can see clearly what is in italic and what isn't. So I run underline italic all, so it shows them underlined, and you can see there that the comma after the word word there is also italic, even though it's difficult to see with the eye. Because of the underline you can see it. If you select a word and then run it, then it takes the underlining off, so it's like a switch, you can switch it on and off. And so the idea was that I could select a paragraph and get rid of the italic, and then I can see which words were italicized before and maybe add the italic back to them. But the other thing was the punctuation italic off is where, like, you've got word there with a comma which is in italic, and that probably ought to be in Roman. So let's run punctuation italic off. It's that one, run, and it's found 3, so it's taken the italic off there and it's highlighted so I can see that that's happened. So let's move that out of the way, see what we've got next. Next up is equation, well that's an existing one, but the new one is space equations in para. So to demonstrate that, I'm going to look at a paragraph here. So first of all, equations highlight all. That's an equations highlight all. If I run that, we can see that we've got 4 math type equations and 1 equation editor equation. But the point is that it's whether the math type equations are spaced or not. That one needs a space after, and so does that one. So that's space equations in para. So if I run that, then it adds the space after there and a space after there, but it doesn't add a space where you've got the brackets or whether you've got the punctuation as there. And finally, tweeting, checking tweets. If you've got tweets that need to be checked that they're not too long, you can check an individual tweet with the macro. That just checks the macro at the cursor. So if I do that for the next one, that one's too long, but the highlighting comes on to show me how long, so I can knock out a couple of words, and then actually no, what I should have done is to let's try that again. Do that, we've got it highlighted. Control Z takes the highlighting off. Then I say okay, I'll get rid of a couple of words, try and make it shorter, and try again. Still not short enough. Control Z to undo that, take out another word, and then it's okay. Alright, now the same macro, if you select something first and then run it, it goes from that paragraph down to the end, checking all of the tweets and putting highlight on to those that are too long. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.